Roll the corn. We know the truth now. Hit the like button, hit the share button. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. We know the truth now. Steve Marshall, what up? Mad Arthur. Jones, what's up? Lee Run, roll the corn. Raymond, Mississippi, Miss Ashley, what up? We know the truth now. Hit the like button, hit the share button, put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Milwaukee. Roll the corn. California in the house. All right, I'm through eating, man. Y'all got me. Birmingham, Alabama, what's up? Flint, Michigan. Derek Merritt, roll the corn. We know the truth now. Peace to my beautiful people from this beautiful land. I love you and I'm in love with you. Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tula, Tulsa, Oklahoma. Tula. We know the truth now. Elb the Third, what's up? What's up? True Frost. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Divine Honors, Trina White 9, roll the corn. Okay. Bow my head to my people, I love you, I'm in love with you, roll the corn. Galil at the gun. We know the truth now. Now today, let me tell y'all something that's crazy, bro. The History Channel is funny, right? They are starting to use information coming from my platform to do videos about, which is cool, because I already told y'all about them. They already been watching, right? So they using the other dude to do the history on something I already talked about, which is cool, because all he did was prove my point. All he did was prove my point that I've been said a whole year ago. Now they drop it on the History Channel, which is cool. At least y'all trying to say the right thing, right? But what y'all said wasn't enough. Y'all didn't tell what kind of people they was. Y'all didn't tell how they looked, where they were from. Y'all steady saying they come from Europe and come from Africa. Y'all ain't gonna tell the story like I'm gonna tell it. That's why we ain't got no agreement yet, right? Y'all ain't gonna tell it the right way. I'm gonna tell it the right way on my channel though, because it's all good. Put where you're from and put the corn in the chat. Now, this is another statue of a melanated Indian with a yin. Another statue with a yin on the headdress and on the necklace. See it? Same thing. Ain't nothing changed. Same thing. It's on all the artifacts. Your ancestor left it right there in your face. I'm just going to expose it. A yen. Right there. On the headdress, on the necklace. Fire. Rudy Ray 60, what up? Fire. Melanated Indians, a yen, Hebrew symbols on Indians. Now, Chicago, what up? Daryl Hart, what up? Carl Macon, Roll the Corn. Ty Mary. Now, somebody asked me a question yesterday, and I don't know how I learned this, but it was funny they asked me this question. They be asking me about starting to break down cartoons, right? See, I could start breaking these cartoons down, but it's not our real history, so I don't really do it. But I be knowing what they be talking about. I'm going to give y'all an example before I get started with the lecture of cartoons and what they really mean, right? Because this dude I know asked me a question. He was like, why you don't never decipher the cartoon meanings and where that stuff come from? I said, I could do that, but it's kind of a waste of my time. But I told him I'd give him one to go look at. Right? So, we all know about Popeye. We all know about Popeye, right? Popeye the Sailor Man, eat the spinach, power up. Yeah. Let me tell y'all the real story of Popeye. Popeye was in the army during the time that they took this stuff called spinach. Popeye took this stuff called spinach that powered him up, right? Right? Popeye took spinach to power him up. Olive Oil wasn't really his girlfriend. Olive Oil he wasn't really fighting for Olive Oil. Well, he was fighting for Olive Oil. But at the same time, Olive Oil was who? Let me show y'all before I get started. Take this watch off. It's kind of early for this. Hold on. Let me show y'all what Olive Oil was before I tell y'all the story real quick. She gonna blow your mind, man. Watch this. This gonna blow y'all mind before I get started. I might start doing the cartoons because the cartoons is really funny. Really funny. Now, look at this. Look at this now. Let me show y'all something. Let's blow this picture up. I'm gonna start breaking these cartoons down just to make y'all laugh, bro. Now, let's look at this. Just to make y'all laugh. Look at this. This is Olive Oil. Y'all hear me? This is Olive Oil, right? What is her profession? What is Olive Oil, people? What is her profession? What is her job? What's her job? Look at her outfit. She's a nurse. Right? All right. Olive Oil is a nurse. Now, if Olive Oil is a nurse, Popeye taking the spinach, what is she nursing Popeye for? What is Popeye, what are you doing? Why is Olive Oil really your nurse? Roll the corn. Olive Oil, why is Popeye really your fucking nurse, bro? I mean, Olive Oil is Popeye's nurse. Okay. Spinach. Now, if you don't know nothing about the Army, see, I met some Army guys. I knew some Army guys that worked in the oil field, right? Spinach, we think it's marijuana. No. Let me show you. Let me show you. Show you what's wrong with Popeye. Let me show you what's wrong with it. Roll the corn. Show you what's wrong with it. Hold on. Give me 1 second. This shit gonna be funny as hell. These hunter-gatherers funny, man. These hunter-gatherers is real funny. Show y'all what they be talking about. They real funny. With these cartoons for kids with all this old crazy ass meaning to it. Watch this. Pervitin. Pervitin is a brand name for meth. Hold on, truth now. Don't do this to these people. Pervitin is a brand name for meth. Now, in 1937, it was called spinach. Hold on. Methamphetamines. Now, in the Army, they were giving these guys Pervitin, and they were pumped up on the Pervitin, and they called it spinach. This is how it look right here. Meth. Stimulants. Pervitin. Roll the corn. Now, Olive Oil is really his nurse who trying to stop him from eating the spinach after he got through with the Army, right? Pervitin is spinach. That is what Popeye was popping, powering up, fighting Sinbad, right? Now, roll the corn. Let me finish this off so I can get started, man. This shit is funny. I got some more stories like this too now. I'm gonna start, right? Oh, man. Now, to be honest with you, they say Sinbad really was stopping Popeye from powering up on olive oil. You know what I'm saying? Now, this shit is crazy, but I just want to show y'all that is really methamphetamine that Popeye was taking on the cartoon to power up, and they called the Pervitin spinach. It's crazy. I might do one of those every day to make y'all laugh, man. This shit is wild, but it's a true story. That's what they were talking about on Popeye, right? Now let's go back to what they was talking about with the History Channel that they don't want to talk about. They broke down what was going on, but they didn't want to tell you who the people was. So I'm gonna break that all the way down today, right? Now this is the Newberry tablet. This is the Newberry tablet, right? Newberry tablet found in Isle Royale, Michigan, with a form of Hebrew on the tablet, found on an island in the Great Lakes, right? Now, they say this is for sure Minion or Creten language. D Moore, what's up? They say this is for sure Minion or Creten languages, a form of Hebrew, found on the island of Isle Royale in Lake Michigan, right? Let's keep going. Now, this is some of the artifacts they found. Just some small artifacts they found. But let's keep going. I'm going to break this down. Now, the Newberry tablet, discovered in 1896 under a tree in Michigan's Upper Peninsula, right? Ancient Minion explorers in North America. Ancient Minion explorers in North America. Now, why is this important? I'm gonna show y'all all the hidden artifacts, all this stuff that go along with this story, so they can stop lying about who these people are, right? Now, in the old books, it said the Minions brought corn and copper to the Great Lakes. To the Mediterranean Sea. Corn and copper to the Mediterranean Sea. The copper came from Lake Michigan. Mastering Monday, what up? The copper came from Lake Michigan, and the corn just came from America anywhere, right? But they find Newberry tablets of Paleo-Hebrew in Michigan. Let's keep going. They say these are a hoax, but they really got a museum with this Newberry tablet still on Isle Royale today that they show in the museum. Let's keep going. If it's fake, why is it in the museum? Let's keep going. Now, through my research, I find out that the Creten is the captor, the Keftiu, connection to Hebrews as the first homeland of the Philistines before they arrived in southern Palestine, right? Now, the Minion is the captor or the Keftiu. Let me show y'all who they is. Let's keep going. The book of Exodus and the Nile turning to blood have been associated with the volcanic ash from a volcanic eruption, right? If the suggestion here is valid, it also suggests that the Keftiu had a significant base of operations of satellite, right, in Canaan. They Canaanites. The Keftiu had a significant base of operations in Canaan. They Canaanites, they speak in Hebrew, they got copper and corn, and it's in the Bible under the name captor. Let's keep going. These are the captor. The captor. War helmets of the Philistines, the symbols in the famous Phaistos disc, Egyptian reliefs was sea people. Sea people are remarkable. What they wearing, people? What are they wearing? Feathers. Feathers on the headdress. The captor, the captor. They're wearing feathers on the headdress on the walls in Egypt. You see it? Can't be mistaken. These are feather headdress. Let's keep going. Can't be mistaken. The captor in historical and mythological records, right? The Keftiu or the captor associated with Kaptara or the lands beyond the upper sea or west of the Syrian coastline. West of the Syrian coastline. Now, if they are from the land west of Syria, that's the Atlantic Ocean, right? Let's keep going. Now, Syria is where the Cedars of Lebanon sits, right? So if you go west from the Cedars of Lebanon, you go right out of the Mediterranean Sea, right into the Atlantic, right? So they're telling you that these people are west of the Syrian coastline. Evidence from the Mari text includes references of the Captura or Capta Retum, the Mari, Tamari text. See, they try to tell you this stuff come from over there, But this is our records of what's going on. The Mary text. Why is the text about the people traveling called the Mary text, which are really the Timary texts? You get it? This shit been hidden so long, our people don't even understand what was going on. We had records of all our travels. Now, what's interesting about the Timary text, the first city in Samaria, one of the first cities in Samaria was called Mary. Interesting. While the first civilizations popping up over there got the town called Mary, the Mary text, the Taseti, all this Mary stuff. Our people knew where they came from and they talked about it. But they hide this in history. We wrote records of Mary, the Mary text. This stuff is real. We got hunter-gatherers deciphering it, telling lies. Mary text, right? The Mary text, 2,500 cuneiform tablets discovered in the ancient city of Mary. The Mary texts were discovered in the ancient city of Mary, people. 1800 BC in Mesopotamia. Now, the city named Mary, the text named Mary, this is our records that we bought over there to that land from Timary. You get it? Roll the corn. Now, they say the Keftiu is from west of Syrian coastline. Back home, coming this way. Let's keep going. Roll the corn. A Keftiu god looking like Putah. Keftiu god look just like Putah. Roll the corn. Same people, same thing. A Keftiu god looking just like Putah. Same thing as Putah teachings. It all come from Timary. Let's keep going. They try to act like this stuff from Egypt, but why is a whole nother bloodline that come from the background? I'm going to show y'all who these people are, right? I'm going to go deeper today with it. Why a whole other bloodline got the same thing as Egypt? That's really Putah, but it's called the Keftiu god on here. Let's keep going. Egyptian texts and the Keftiu connection. Egyptian records from the second millennium shed light on the Keftiu. Keftiu described a distant maritime region reachable by ship. Artifacts and inscriptions, particularly those of Thutmose III, depicts men from Keftiu presenting goods to Egyptian pharaoh. This portrayal reaffirms Keftiu's active role in trade networking, linking Crete, Egypt, and Levant, where the Hebrews at, the Hebrews in Levant. The stone base of a statue during the reign of Amenhotep, scribed with the name Keftiu, and a list of Mediterranean ship stops prior to arriving to several Cretan cities. All these people are kinfolk. I'm finna show you. All these people kinfolk. The Cretan, the Hebrew in Levant, and the first Egyptian, all kinfolk. I'm finna show you. Let's keep going. Roll the corn. All of them kinfolk. Now, the Minion princess, Egyptian court. Something I wanted to show y'all. Something I want to show y'all in here about the Cretan. First King 1890 Moses, Egypt, Keftiu, Minion. Keftiu or the Minions, fresco in Egypt, cultural puzzle pieces that suggest a union of the royal courts of Egypt and Keftiu. There was a union. A Keftiu princess married somebody on the Nile, right? A Minion princess. married somebody in the first Egyptian court. So these people knew each other. These people had the same style background. They be acting like, I'm going to show y'all why they connected in a minute through the names, but we got to start understanding. Our people are fucking with our people. We're not even really messing with no Africans. At the beginning of this culture, we messing with our people. We know them people that came from Tamari. We came from Tamari. We messing with them. We're gonna let our princess of the Minions marry a prince of the first Egyptians. Let's keep going. This real history now. This ain't no bullshit. This ain't no fluffer. This stuff on the wall in Egypt. Let's keep going. Roll the coin. To this day, scholars differ on the exact location of Keftiu. Many believe it refers to ancient Crete in the nearby islands, supported by the biblical text, right? The Bible tell you it's right there, but that's where they just lived at. Revealed that Crete, the hub of Keftiu Minion civilization, maintained extensive trade relationships with Egypt, Syria, Mesopotamia during the 2nd millennium BC. Now, roll the coin. They traded with Egypt, Syria, Mesopotamia. Now, if these are enemies, you wouldn't be trading with them like that. If they were not your people in the first beginning, you wouldn't even be pulling up on them people doing no trade. So why are you going to Mesopotamia? The Ubaid culture, the first Samaria, them our people. Why are you going to Egypt? Them our people. Why are you going to Levant, where the Hebrews at? Them our people. All the same bloodline, different bloodlines from Tamari. You already know these people. You just ain't pulling up in no Egypt. And these people were enemies at the time. It's a connection there. You ain't going to marry no Minion princess with no Egyptian, with the first people on the Nile, if you don't know them people. All these are all different tribes coming from Tamari living over there. Let's keep going. Now look, Keftiu bringing gifts to Egypt. Melanated, brown-skinned, copper-skinned people. Let's keep going. I'm going to show you that the names go together too, right? Keftiu, Creten, Minion, bringing tribute to Egypt. All these people are family people. They kin folks, they cousins. The bloodline coming from the same place. Now, truth now, how can you prove the first Egyptians and these Cretan Minion people come from the same style bloodline? Here you go right here. Here you go right here. Right here. This is how I can prove it. Keftiu is the Cretan, the Minion. Mizraim is Egypt, big dog. They connected somewhere. Because this the real name of Egypt. And the Keftiu is a bloodline coming from Mizraim. The first Egyptians said they were the sons of Ham. Mizraim. These people are connected. Now, roll the coin. Now, if we are bringing copper from the Great Lakes to Egypt and to Crete and to the Levant area and the Mesopotamia, we already put our whole game down in the Mediterranean Sea. We really running the whole area at this time. We built all the buildings. We done all the ironwork, all the languages, the ancient Hebrew style languages come from us. Hieroglyphics, cuneiform, all that shit come from us. And they don't want to teach you that because this kills all of their cultures over there. It kills Egypt. It kills Mesopotamia. It kills the Phoenician, the Carthaginian, the Macedonian, and the Cretan. That's who taught. The Cretan is the first people to build Europe, people. This is powerful. The Keftiu are the first builders of Europe. That's who put the mounds over there. That's who put the cornfield. That's who put the agriculture over there. That's who built them big-ass buildings, that same bloodline. We are the first people over there to build. Let's keep going. Mizraim is connected to the capital rim, which is the Keftiu, which is the Minion. Let's keep going. Now here's Isle Royale in Lake Superior. The Minions live here, people. The Creten, Keftiu, sons of Noah, live right here. Roll the coin. They have mines all over this area, artifacts all over this area. Let me show you. The Keftiu are an ancient people listed in the Bible. The Keftiu. They are consistently associated with Egyptians, Minions, and the Aegean origin. Interesting. The Keftiu tribe. In the Bible, real people. See, all these hunter-gatherers be like, the Bible ain't real, they ain't got nothing in there. It ain't got nothing in there, it's all fake. You a lie. You a damn lie. You just don't want to study it. You don't know what's going on. They talk about our people the whole damn time. Now, we already know about the biblical part that's fake, but the stories of the people are our stories. Because the Keftiu is in the Bible. They connected to Egyptians, Minions. You see it? Let's keep going. And here they go. Noah, Ham, Mizraim, Keftiu. Blood still flowing. Some of y'all live up there in Michigan right now, got that goddamn blood in y'all veins. Some of y'all live up there in Michigan, around the Great Lakes right now, got Keftiu, Mizraim, Ham, and Noah blood in your veins. I guarantee it. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Now, at this spot, Isle Royale, we got Phoenician ships carved on the walls at the copper mines. The Copper Harbor Petroglyph. The same copper that was in Egypt. The same copper that was in Levant. The same copper in the Cedars of Lebanon. The same copper in Mesopotamia. The same copper way on the other side of Europe come from right here of the Copper Harbor, where the Minion put the picture of his ship on the wall. Let's keep going. Now, I got an old depiction off the walls of the Cretans and put it beside a Minion ship and the ship on the wall in Michigan. It's the same damn thing. Is that the same or is not the same? Come on now. Roll the coin. Is this the same ship or what? Exactly, the square sail, same thing. Now, let's keep going. Let's get a little deeper. Bronze Age culture. Melanated people on the walls in Germany. I mean, not Germany, but Greece. Melanated people all over the wall in Greece. Let's keep going. This ain't no African. I don't give a damn what y'all trying to tell us. We don't give a fuck about that shit no more. This is not an African. Look at the skin tone of the Tamerican. You ain't, come on now, stick with me. We all know this color skin, this beautiful light copper is coming from Tameric. Everybody in the world know this shit. Look at the hair. Look at the hair and the skin of the Creten. The Minion, the Keftiu, the Keftiu. Look at these people. These people come from Mary. These Indians. Roll the corn. These some damn. Let's keep going. All these damn lies, we gonna kill that shit today. Roll the corn. Now, this is another depiction of the Minion with the red bricks. Look at the brickwork. See, y'all see that brickwork and get to talking about some Moors. These ain't no Moors, bro. Look at the brickwork. Look at the melanated people in their own brickwork. Roll the corn. Now, these people built the whole palace in Greece. These people built the whole damn palace in Greece. Look, roll the corn. These people built the whole palace in Greece, people. And when I say they built the whole palace, I'm talking about a whole palace. It's still there today. Creten palaces. And if you think I'm bullshitting, watch this. Get this shit off the screen. Whole palaces. Now, Cretans. So y'all know who these people are. First civilization in Europe. Don't downplay these people. Don't downplay them. The first advanced people in Europe. You see that? Monumental palace, plumbing, maritime trade. These people got plumbing in the damn mansion. The American got plumbing in the mansion. In BC time, we got a whole toilet. BC time, we had flushing the toilet. A hunter-gatherer never used a bathroom in his life. You see the difference now? These people are way more advanced than them other hunter-gatherers. An African ain't flushed a toilet till after Christ died. A European ain't flushed a damn toilet till AD, after the death of their biblical Christ. We were flushing toilets in 2000, 3000 BC. Man, flush the toilet in the palace, man. Man, we don't want to smell that. Flush the toilet. I just got off the Atlantic Ocean on the ship, and you come here and blow the toilet up. Flush the toilet. Roll the corn. You got to see the difference between our people and theirs. See, they try to act like we the same. We done this. They claim everything we done, but truth now is not gonna let y'all claim shit else. You ain't finna claim it in China, Hindu. You not claiming nothing no more. You not claiming Sumerian aliens. You not claiming the first Egyptians. You not claiming the Hebrew. You not claiming nothing while I'm around, because I'm gonna put them receipts on your back and show you they were our people who gave the information to y'all ass. Now, all these castles and palaces were built by the ancient bloodline of our people, and Moors are trying to claim it. Arabs trying to claim it. Governments, U.S. government trying to claim Capitol building. Everybody trying to claim something that they did not build. That bloodline was building this stuff way before them people ever came to power. This is where they get their languages from. Us. Roll the coin. Astrology, languages, agriculture, all us. Structure building, all us. Pyramids, all us. Mound building, all us. Math, science, the royal cubit, all us. Pi. Why do you think pi wrote in Hebrew? Why do you think the letter pi is wrote in Hebrew? We created it. Pi is telling you how fast the earth is moving on an axis. We created pi. We got an ancient Paleo-Hebrew symbol for pi. That's ancient math, people. Every time you see pi, it's a Hebrew symbol. It ain't. Am I lying? Let's keep going. Roll the coin. Every time you see pi, it's us. Let's get a little deeper. Now, when they blow up the Newberry tablet that's found in a museum in Michigan, they blew it up under a microscope because it's so old. First thing you see is the Mississippian cross. First thing you see. There you go right there on the tablet. Here we go, blew up in a microscope. The same cross on the Mississippian culture mound builders artifacts. The Newberry tablet. There you go. Let's keep looking. Y'all know what that is, right? Let's keep looking. What is that? What's that? Come on now. What's the name of this Hebrew symbol? Put it in the chat. Shin. That's Shin. Shin. That's Shin. Now, truth now. Truth now. Now, if I'm holding this, what does that make me? If this is my symbol and I'm holding this on the staff, what am I? I'm gonna stab you with the. I got this on the boat with me when I'm in the ship. Who am I really? The fucking Atlantean. Yeah, I'm a bad man. Yeah, we can kill all that old. I'm the Atlantean. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not the Atlanteans. This is the Atlantean trident, the Shin symbol. You're not the Atlantean, big dog. I'm sorry. I don't think you got 50% of these people blood in your body. I'm sorry, bro, but I just gotta I gotta tell you these niggas the truth. You ain't got that blood in your body. Roll the coin. Stop claiming to be this. You don't stop it. These ain't your people. I'm sorry to tell you some of these people, these not your people. This the copper color, dark copper color people. Roll the coin. You can try to take their information and try to make whatever you want to make it out to be, but we know the truth now. Let me show you how they look again before I move on. So we can stop this bullshit. Let's stop the bullshit. Let's stop the bullshit. Indian red niggas. This is not no bright-skinned Jaguar priest. Nah. No. You culture assimilating these people. You acting like you teaching, but you really culture assimilating. This ain't even your bloodline. This older than the old mix, nigga. This older than the old mix. This older than the Zai people. It's way older. Niggas all in my comments. Them the Zai, this older than that. This is 2,000 or 3,000 BC. It's older than the old mix, big dog. So all this shit you teaching from that aspect, it's shit that's older than them that taught them that. We talking Bronze Age. 3,000 BC, shawty. The real Atlanteans. We ain't talking no 1,000 BC. Nah, 3. You gotta go back a little more back in the history, big dog. You gotta go way back in like the seats in the Cadillac. You got to go way back like the seats in the 78 Fleetwood Lac. Talking about some who the Atlantean, where the symbol come from. I'm gonna show you. Now, truth. There goes Shin, the Atlantean staff. This is where they get this shit from. Let's keep going. Now, North Wisconsin Lake. They won't even tell you the name of the lake, people. They searching for underwater symbols in a North Wisconsin lake. What they looking for? See, the hunter-gatherers know it's there. Why y'all searching? What symbol y'all looking for the North Wisconsin lake? Let's go see. Let's go see. Interesting. Here go the paperwork. Damn. This underwater? 20 feet underwater. Let's go look. 20 feet of water. What is this? Under the water at the Wisconsin Lake. What is that? That's Shin. The Atlantean symbol underwater in Wisconsin. Just like the Trident. Truth now. It's just a piece of paper. It's just a piece of paper. That shit ain't under there. It's just a piece of paper, truth. It ain't under there. Look at this ribbon. The ribbon represents the Ankh cross in ancient culture. Look at these ribbons. Look at this circle. Probably a yin underwater with the ribbon of the summer solstice underwater in Wisconsin. A yin. The ribbon used to be the Ankh before the Ankh. Now, truth. You showing us this shit you can't prove is down there. You a damn lie. What this is right here? What's that? Roll the card. Y'all see that? It's right under the water. Put the coin in the chat. Shin, the Atlantean silk, right under the water in Wisconsin. Now, let me glow this up so y'all can see it. Damn! Bro, that's the biggest Hebrew symbol I ever seen. That's the biggest shit I ever seen. Underwater in Wisconsin. Right there in the same area where the copper was at the Great Lakes. Roll the call. You hunter-gatherers. Let's keep going. Damn! What is all this? Bro, there's too much going on down there, bro. It is too much going on down there. We'll come back to that. But y'all see what I'm talking about, right? Yeah, y'all see it. Now, to prove the last receipt I'm going to give y'all, to prove that this is the same copper from over there and over here, one place in the world has 99% copper. One place. Lake Michigan. Ain't another place on this green planet that got 99% copper. Ain't another place. The Great Lakes got it, big dog. Now, why you find 99% copper in Egypt? Why you find 99% copper in Levant, Europe, Mesopotamia? Why you find that 99% American copper in all these ancient cultures that were smart? They tested the copper that they found at the Great Lakes with the copper that they found over there. That copper over here in a test is 99% copper. The only place in the world. Our copper left here on ships and took it over there. Them people found the Phoenician ship that was wrecked in the Mediterranean Sea with the same 99% copper at the bottom of the Mediterranean Sea. They were taking it back and forth from here to there. They matched that copper with this copper. Perfect match. They matched the copper of the axis over there. Perfect match. Now, one thing you can't lie about is metals from the planet. Because metals from the planet don't lie. Either it came from there or it didn't. One of them is older than the other one, therefore the DNA of the metal is different. One of them is almost 100% pure. One of them is 91%, 85%. It's not the same copper. It ain't been in the ground long as this copper have. You get it? Roll the coin. Let's keep going. This is the Newberry tablet. As you can see, they go Shin right there. Right there. They go Tav right there. Let's keep going. Now let's go to some old receipts. You see me talking shit? I'm talking shit. Old receipts. Now, the land of sunset, the daughter of the red land is Europa. The queen Europa enters later into the race. Ancient sources, Europa was the daughter of the red land. Creten, Phoenix, means the red people. The arrival of the Cretans, and therefore from a certain Atlantic or American country. The American tribes often possess reddish skin. Roll the corn. We name Europe Europa, hunter-gatherer, because Europa come from the Pleiades teaching. You get it? History of the conquest of Crete by a mighty historic race. The Queen Europa is our name. Europa come from us, meaning Pleiades star system of the spring. We name Europe and Africa. We name Europe and Africa. The reason the word Europa got so famous is because it was the Pleiades star system on the back of Taurus, which is Zeus, in the sky. Okay. Truth now, you just making shit up. Okay. Watch this. You instead of asking for a source, but you ain't listening. Instead of asking for a source, but you're not listening. I'm giving you the source. The whole information. Ain't gonna source right there. You're not listening. The stars don't lie. The stars is the source, nigga. What is wrong with you? Is Europa talking about where the source is? Truth now the motherfucking source. Ain't gonna get no realer than me. Roll the coin. Is Europa associated with the Pleiades? Talking about a source. I'm the plug, nigga. I get gotta be funny sometimes. My bad, y'all. Nigga, I'm the plug. You want the bricks or not? You want the bricks or not? You want to go get taxed around the corner? Do you want to go get taxed around the corner or you want this real shit? This the best source with the lowest price. You can go around the corner and get taxed you want to, big dog. They gonna lie to you, charge you the high, treat you like a chump with your little money. Your brick gonna be short. You gonna get a whole thing over here. You gonna get a whole thing over here. Roll the coin. Ain't gonna be a gram short, nigga. I bet you understand that lingo. Now, Europa. Let me slow this down so y'all can read this. The Phoenician princess Europa is associated with the Pleiades. Why? Why? Because that's the spring alignment for the new year. Europa sits on the back of Taurus, which is Zeus. Taurus, the bull in the sky, which is Zeus. The Greek mythology is Europa rides the back of the white bull. That's the Pleiades on the back of Taurus. Whoever created that star alignment teaching knew about the spring for sowing of a seed. Hunter-gatherer. There go your source right there. The star's your source. The universe your source, nigga. You don't need no book source. You don't need none of that. You need the teaching of your real ancestor. That's the source. Now, Greeks are showing you Europa riding a white bull. Where you think they got that from? Huh? They go look at Greece as the white bull in Europa. You think this shit a joke? Talking about a source. I'm gonna give your ass a source. This the Source Awards. Europa was a Phoenician princess seduced by Zeus, right? Charmed by the beast. She climbed on the back and Zeus swarmed across the sea to Crete. Why is Zeus going to Crete? Abducting her. The tale of abduction resulted in her becoming the first queen of Crete and gave the continent of Europe its name. I'm a bad man. The white bull is the transformation of Zeus. Now let's take you to the stars, since you want a source. Let's take the nigga to the stars. They don't like to go there. They don't know what the hell the nigga talking about when they get talking about the stars. Let me take you up top. Now let me take you up top, big dog. Pleiades over Taurus in the spring. Let's go there. In early spring, the Pleiades cluster appears low in the western sky after sunset, marking the end of the winter and signaling the start of the planting season. This is what your ancestors would try and teach you with that Europa story. Often vanishing into the dusk by April or May, as a part of Taurus constellation, they reside in the bull's shoulder. Let's go see, can we find it in the sky? For guys who want to doubt the truth. Talking about a damn source. Here go your source right here. They don't even want to give me the download. Look. Hold on. Give me the receipt. There go your receipt. Here go your source right here, big dog. Here go Taurus. There go the Pleiades, which is Europa. Let me make sure you see this good. That is Europa riding Zeus. The white bull, Europa. The white bull. Hope you learned something today, source man. Hope you learned something today will take you far in your knowledge. Because if you don't know that right there, you will never figure this shit out. If you don't know the basis of what it's based in, you will never figure it out. If you don't know stars became gods, you will never figure this thing out. Roll the coin. Now, back to the regular scheduled program. Now, let's keep going. Roll the coin. They want receipts, we got them. Receipts are us. Now, this is a Timary story of Europa, which named Europe the first people in Europe. Not a Moor, not no damn Moor, not no damn Etruscan, not no damn Amazon people. None of these hunter-gatherers were before us. So stop trying to say we Moors and we built the buildings over there, nigga. All them buildings with the columns in Greece and Athens, and we built that shit. You thought a Greek built that? A Roman? You thought a Moor built that? We were building shit thousands of years before a Moor were ever thought of. Corinthian columns, that's our shit. Corinth is named after cornbread. You want some more receipts? The cornbread people built the Corinthian building. See, you don't know that because you listen to the hunter-gatherer teaching. You listen to some of these people, they don't know what the hell they be talking about. Let's keep going. Now, here is an artifact of the people of the Great Lakes. Made out of copper. That is not a hunter-gatherer. Look at that chin. That is a melanated man. Roll the corn. This who you better be trying to look for to find information. Yeah. Look at that eye. Look at Truth now eye. Look at his eye. Yeah. See, we got some shit going on. See, that's why I can download this shit, because these my Mississippi bloodline river people. Roll the corn. See, you just talking some Atlantean Naga shit. I'm talking the Great Lakes. Way older than Naga. Way older than Zion, way older than all that shit y'all be trying to teach. Way older than the nigga, we got Jaguar mounds in North America. You instead of talking about the Jaguar come from South America. Nigga, we got jaguar mounds in Ohio, Oregon, snake mounds in Florida. Nigga, this shit always, it's just covered up in North America, hunter-gatherer. You think all this shit come from down there, you want to. We got panther mounds in North America. Where you think the Olmec got that, where you think the Naga got their teaching from? The seven-headed snake, that's the seven heads of the Mississippi River. You think that shit come from somewhere else? I know where it come from. Roll the coin. This the oldest land, North America. Not the new land. This older than South America. It's older than Egypt. It's older than all that other shit. This the original culture that spread it out and gave those people the knowledge. If you don't study it like that, you're going to be lost. Our monuments in North America are older than every monument around the world with astrology. That's a fact. The first astrology of the stars and the language of the stars, which is Hebrew, is us. The Choctaws and the Creeks and the Chickasaws are still saying Israelite names, people. Tribe names. Tula. Tula ain't Creole, my nigga. Nah. Creeks. Who you think named Tulsa? The Creek Indians. Tulsa ain't nothing but Tula. A stone city. That name comes from the son of Issachar. Issachar is the leader of one of the 12 tribes. His son is named Tula, who in ancient American history built the first stone city. That's why they call stone cities Tula to this day. Up until when colonizers came. Right? You think it's a joke? You think it's a joke? Here you go right here. Roll the coin. They think it's a joke. They think it's funny, truth. They don't know. They want to know what the sources and the receipts said, and I'm sitting here giving them to you. I'm giving them to you. Tula predates the Aztecs. The Chickasaw, Choctaw, Creeks were still talking about Tuali, the stone cities. The stone cities, Itzamaya, Talaya was a Creek arc. We still saying the word of the tribe, the original tribe's son, when hunter-gatherers came. We were still speaking Hebrew. Because Tula, let me show you who that is. Let me show you who that is so you won't get confused. There go Tula in Arkansas. Tula in Mexico with the pyramids. Tola is connected to Tula in ancient roots. Let me show you who that is so you won't get confused. So won't nobody get confused. Jacob, Issachar, Tola. See, we're still using that name right there. Tola is the bloodline of the who? The Toltec. See, you're starting to hear it now. Tola is the bloodline of the Toltec. The Mayan. They built the mounds in Arkansas. Why are melanated Indians still saying Tola and Tula for Stone City in the 16 and 1700s until they broke our language? I know why. Because this is our bloodline right here on this land. You know how the white folks know this shit? They pulled this shit out of our artifacts, out of mounds. We got libraries with our bloodlines. They pull it all out of mounds and keep it. That's how they know our bloodline better than we do. Okay. Truth. One more receipt, and I've been showing this last couple of days. I want people to see it. One more receipt. The family of Issachar, Indians. Special ancestor, Issachar, Mexican Indians. Yeah, we understand now. See, a lot of people just want to call you the tribes. I'm gonna teach you where you come from. I'm gonna teach you. Roll the coin, and I ain't through. I'm gonna break all of them down in a minute. Just stick with me. Give me a little time. Let's go back. Now, this is an artifact found in the Great Lakes of these beautiful people. You see what kind of people they are. The Native Americans called these people the Yam Kodesh. The Native Americans called these people the Yam Kodesh. You know what Yam Kodesh mean? The Holy Sea people. You want the receipt? You want some more sources? You want some more sources? Now, why are the Native Americans calling these people the Yam Kodesh? I thought they were the same people. Hell no, ain't the same. Them hunter-gatherers. Roll the coin. Native Americans, I'm going to sit here and prove to you right now today, Native Americans ain't built no mounds. Called the mound builders Yam Kodesh, up by the Great Lakes. Watch this. They try to say that the ancient, long dead ancestors, but we ain't y'all goddamn ancestors. We might be though. Y'all might have mixed with us a little bit, but Yam Kodesh, long dead builders of certain earthworks, long dead. Garden beds, enclosures. We rolled the corn in the enclosures of the earthworks. Yam Kodesh means the holy people. They try to say prairie people. Yam Kodesh is Hebrew. Kodesh is Hebrew. Y'all can stop it. Y'all be trying to hide the knowledge. Built specific earthworks roll the corn. They warned settlers to respect the mounds, as it was believed to have spirits of the Yam Kodesh still guarded them. We all know Yam is Hebrew, right? For sea. Kodesh, Hebrew. Now let's go look. Kodesh, Hebrew meaning holiness, sacred, set apart. Kadesh, Kadash. Divine purpose on this planet to bring nature to the earth. Not to tear it up, to bring it. Roll the corn. Now, why are Native Americans calling these different people holy? Sacred. Don't go by the mounds. Because it ain't their ancestors. You might have mixed with them later on, but it wasn't your ancestors. It wasn't your people. Two different types of people. Roll the corn. Yamasi, all that stuff. Let's keep going. Now, roll the corn. Something I don't know to look for. There is no evidence that the civilization of Egypt was developed in Egypt itself. It must have been transported from other countries. We know what happened. It must have been transported from somewhere else. The Africans are not sea people. Facts. Let's keep going. I just want to show y'all that real quick. Some more receipts I want to show y'all. Let me see. Now, let's go back to the Creten. Let's go back to the Creten. Crete. Look at the pottery. What's there right there? What is this symbol right here on the Cretan pottery? What's that? What's there right there? It's Bet. Means house, home. It's Bet. The Cretan, the Minion, the Keftiu, the Captor, sons of Mizraim, got Hebrew right on the damn pottery. Minion civilization, Crete, 3000 BC. First advanced civilization in Europe, was left behind large buildings, complexes, tools, works of art, writing systems, extensive trade network, linear A and linear B languages of Hebrew. These are our people, y'all. Right? Then the next bloodline is the Mycenaean, after the Cretan, to write an early form of Greek. Our people created that damn language. They wasn't black. Let me pin you, Donna. Donna. Come on, Donna. They wasn't. Donna. Let me show you the Cretan, Donna. Donna, let me show you how these people look, Donna. Donna. Donna, that's the Cretan, the Minion, the Keftiu, Donna. They're copper colored, they're melanated people. They're our people. Donna. Come on, Donna. Come on, Donna. You know what I mean? Yes, 3,000, just 5,000 years ago, Donna. This is not a hunter-gatherer. It's a melanated copper color person from Timeri. Let's keep going. Look at the crown. A copper crown found right there in the Isle Royale area. Copper crown. Look at the cross, the Mississippian Tav, the Tav cross, the earth cross right there on the crown. These people so slow, man. They wasn't Hebrews, they were Phoenicians. Who you think Phoenicians are? Who you think Phoenicians are? Who you think Phoenician language, what kind of language the Phoenicians speaking? Proto-Canaanite. The early form of Hebrew. Real run. You can't be that crazy, bro. See, these are the people we got to talk to, bro. They know everything, but they know nothing. You don't even know the basics, bro. This shit be hurting my feelings when my own people say this shit. She be hurting my feelings, bro. You don't know the Phoenicians, Hebrews, bro. Their real name is the Sidonians, bro. The Sidonians. Sidon come from Timeri. I gotta teach another one who lost. Let me get him a receipt because everybody want receipts. Damn. Got to keep teaching, man. Got to keep teaching, bro. The Phoenicians are Sidon. Sidonians, Canaanites, still a form of Hebrew. See Sidon right there? You see it? The Captorim is the Minion or Keftiu. The Sidonian is the Phoenician. The Sinite is the first Chinese. Nimrod is the first Sumerian culture. All these people connected, bro. You think they call Phoenicians. They name is Sidonians. And let me take you to another place, man. Let me take you to another place, because you lost right now. You don't know what the hell you. It's embarrassing that you melanated and you don't even know the basics of this shit. It's embarrassing for you to get on my live and act like you don't know the Phoenician when speaking Hebrew. You embarrass me, sir. You embarrass everybody I look like, cuz like, we can't be this fucking. No, the 12 tribes are not from Ham's land. That's not what I'm saying. See, y'all, you still missing the point. Mizraim is the area of if the area is an area, people. Canaan is an area, people. Cush is an area. Assyria is an area. This is bloodline from different areas of North America. Mizraim is the southwest, west of the Mississippi. Come on now. Let's get it together. Let's get it together. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. Let me teach the Sidonian something. Sidon, or Mill Creek site in Oregon. It's two Sidons, people. It's one over there in Oregon. It's one in Mississippi. Mississippi, the old one. The second Sidon was in Oregon, the Cedars of Lebanon. Now, Mill Creek site in Oregon, burial mounds all over the old Sidon in Oregon. Trees was cut down, them giant ass trees in Oregon, right there where the mounds at. Sidon, Oregon, look it up. Mill Creek, today, made big, huge Phoenician ships right out of the wood coming from Sidon, Oregon. Sidon, Mississippi, Winterville Mounds sit right there in Sidon, Mississippi. Sidon is from Tamari. The Sidonian was named the Phoenician, the red people, by the Greeks. You must know that. We still using Greek words. Phoenician is Greek. Sidonian is our real name. See, it ain't the Nile River. It's Nachal. It ain't the Delta. It's the Lit. You starting to hear me now? All the Hebrew word, all the paleo words will change. It's Nachal the Lit River. Not the Nile Delta. They called our people the Nachi, Nachas, the snake people. That's Hebrew. That's the real word. Now they call it Nahas, the evil people. The evil snake people with the apple. See, it's a mind game. They playing with the words right in your face. Now, if this bloodline come from the East Coast area, this come from the Southwest, this come from up there by Oregon, all the way back to the Middle East, to the Midwest. right? Assyria running down there. Roll the coin. We know the truth now. Now, let me show you something before I get offside done. Before I get offside done, you must research Sidon, Oregon. Lebanon, Oregon. Go research that area. That area is significant to this teaching. Roll the coin. Very significant. Sidon, Mississippi. Winterville Mounds. Very significant to your real history. You must know that. Them ain't no Phoenicians. Them are Sidonians. Facts. And if you think I'm bullshitting, here go the receipt. And they called themselves Sidonians from the land of Canaan. That's what they called themselves. We ain't gonna go by what nobody else called them. They called themselves Sidonians from the land of Canaan with a K. Phoenicians were historically and biblically identified with who? Huh? Who they identified with? Sidon. Sidonians. Some Canaanites. Roll the coin. That's where they come from. Now, let's go back to this. Go back to this. Now, let me get through showing y'all this. Cretans. Now, watch this. Watch now. This is how deep it get. This is how deep it get. Let's connect it right back to the Indians. Let's connect it right back to the Indians now. Because that's what we're talking about. I'm just showing you your ancient history going up to the New Age, melanated Indian, copper color Indian. Now watch this. French explorers observed the Chickasaw men. Do you know what the Chickasaw is? The Chickasaw is the Chickasaw. The Chickasaw is a melanated Indian. The name was changed to Chickasaw. Let me show you. Roll the coin. And before I keep going, I got to show you. I hope I can find that old book with the Chickasaw, the real Chickasaw, on the front of it. They won't even show it. Hold on. I got an old picture of it in my laptop somewhere, but I ain't got time to find it. Chickasaw is Chickasaw. Same people built the mounds in Memphis, Tennessee, right? Roll the coin. Chickasaw. Watch this. I'm going to show you the connection with the copper, the Indian, the ancestors, everything for to come into play right now. Everything for to come into play right now. Because that's what I was trying to lead you up to this point the whole time. Here we go. Look at I'm trying to make the picture all blurry and fucked up. Watch this. There go. Where that picture at? Y'all so funny with these pictures. Look at it right here. Check this out. Look. Chickasaw. Look. Man, dark as hell. But that ain't the picture I'm looking for, though. It ain't even the picture I'm looking for. It's another picture on the front of a book with the Chickasaw. I know how to find it. Download Chickasaw Hotel. Chickasaw Hotel. Got a picture of it on their old book. I'll never forget this because it was a crazy picture of a. They won't even show it. Look at these hunter gatherers. They hide everything. Whenever see that? Front page, cover of the book. Hold on. They won't even show it. You hunter-gatherers. Y'all hide everything on the internet. Soon as you... I got the old picture, though. Hotel Chiska in Memphis. Had a picture of an old painting of a Chickasaw Indian. And they won't even show it on here. Crazy. I'm gonna show you what I'm trying to show you where Chiska come from before I show you the rest of it. It was a let me see, book. Here you go, right here. Found it. You can't keep the truth too long. Hunter Gallery. Here you go, right here. It's on eBay. Still on eBay today. Blow this up. Look at this. Chiska, Memphis. See that? Chiska, Memphis. I know I can't. I ain't gonna forget no receipt. Chiska is the Chickasaw because the Chickasaw has mounds in Memphis. The real Indian. Roll the coin. Now, let's go back to the receipt. Chiska. The French explorers observed the Chiska man, the Chickasaw, in present-day Tennessee, smelting copper from rock ore. The Creek utilized copper tools, weapons, cooking pots, body armor until the late 1600s when they messed us over, when iron and stone implements became available. They try to say from traders, and that's a lie. We've been cooking copper. We've been had copper. Roll the coin. They be trying to lie like it come from somewhere else. We've been had copper. The southeastern archaeological sites got copper smelted all over it. Now, the same copper hatches and ingots in Sweden match the same damn copper in Cartersville, Georgia. Why? The Ottawa Mounds are in Cartersville, Georgia. They found these in Cartersville, Georgia. It's the same copper as, let me show you what it said. Landskrona Mounds in Sweden. Landskrona, Sweden, mounds. I bet they sitting right there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, see, this shit all starting to make sense. Yeah, it's all starting to make, it's all coming to truth now. It's all back to where it need to be now. It's all aligned. Area of ancient burial mounds, 5 mounds from Landskrona, Sweden. These mounds are associated with the Bronze Age. Them same Bronze Age people I just showed you. Look at that mound. Same copper right here. Same copper right here. The same American copper is in this mound right here in Landskrona, Sweden. Same copper at that mound is at the same copper at this mound right here. Atula, or Ottawa, to people who don't know no damn better. Ottawa Mounds, Cartersville, Georgia. Same damn copper that was found here. Roll the coin. From America, 99% pure. Was found here in Sweden. These are top Americans building this shit over there. I can't teach you no better. That's enough for today, man. Roll the coin. Now you understand who built the world before everybody else did. Now you get it? The base cultures of all of these people are coming from us. The same copper from the Great Lakes is found all over the world. We are the Atlanteans. That's a fact. The original man come from North America. That's a fact. We're the first to evolve, the first to travel, the first astrology, the first languages, the first pictoglyphs of stars and animals. Before all that other shit people be trying to teach you ever happened, oh, these were the kings of England, the melanated Moors, the kings. This is thousands of years before that. What do you think they living on? They are living on things we built, claiming that they built them. You get it? That mountain in Sweden on the 33rd parallel, it better not be on the 33rd parallel. Now, that's going to be too much. When you research Cornwall, Cornish, Kragen's, Tales, all these different mounds around the world, the Celtic mounds, the Welsh mounds, all that shit is ours. Now, let me explain you how the world works. After hunter-gatherers go in the mounds and find all of these symbols, they use the symbols as Illuminati symbols, hidden knowledge. They use the symbols as Mason symbols, hidden knowledge. Now you see our ancient symbols with these people. They're using ancient knowledge of our ancient culture. That's why they got the double-headed eagle up there. Right? All this same stuff, the all-seeing eye, a yin. They using the all-seeing eye just like the ancient culture used it. Thinking they the knowledgeable people because they dug up all our spots. Yes, Nimrod was the same bloodline. It's a fact. It's a different bloodline from different places in different places over there. But all of them originate from here. You get it? It's a different tribe, ancient tribe in different places around the world. Some people went that way. Some people went that way. Some people got on boats. Some people came across land. You got Tula, Russia. Tula, Russia with the biggest mound ever, looking just like the Mississippian mounds. Them people went over there to Russia and built the mound before Russia was even a country. See what I'm saying? And they put a military park right on top of our mounds in Russia. We built the Great Wall of China. All this shit. The Great Wall of China got mounds right in the construction of the wall. Research it. So you got to look at this thing a whole nother way, right? If we are the oldest culture with all the oldest tribes, you have to separate the bloodlines and where they went and became up till today. Then you understand our history. So they telling us America not our land. This is the homeland. This is the home base. Africa is not home base. Africa is not evolved enough to be home base. Right? The first lands on this planet were green with agriculture and fresh water. And this it right here. All this water, all this minerals, all this stuff come from here. The first man sprung up from this land. That's a fact. They know that too. They keep trying to scream Africa because they're a part of Africa. You got to ask yourself, why are people still trying to point you to Africa? Because that's where they from. See what I'm saying? They want to point you to Africa because that's where they from. They want you to think Africa is the motherland because that's where they from. Nah, we not from there. Everything great over there come from here. The Sumerian had panthers, people, artifacts of panthers. Ain't no panther from over there. You starting to see what's going on? Them first people on them lands were our people from different tribes from here. Facts. Study Nineveh. Nineveh is Navala, which is Hebrew. Corn tablets all over the damn city. When they had an ancient city called Mary in Samaria. Right after where they come from. This is where they found the Mary text from. Explaining the voyage of our ancestors from here to there. You get it? This is stuff they don't put in a museum because it will break the code of the truth. It'll break the code. So now, we are the first shipbuilders, right? You start to understand that we are the first shipbuilders. We are the first people. Now, I get to looking at, tomorrow, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go through the islands, right? Because they got islands, Sandwich Island, way down by the South Pole. Our people were way down there by the South Pole on the island, people. Easter Island, that's us. The islands of the Samoans, that's us. Tula, Samoa. They try to teach you them Samoan people's shit, but we were there first. Tula was there first. Tula come from here. I don't give a damn what nobody talking about. Tula, Samoa, Samoans, they got our blood too. The original blood. And they mixed with these new people that came to the islands. So, same type of mounds in Mississippi is pyramid mounds in Samoa. I got all the damn receipts. So when we speak of the Atlantean or the Hebrew or the people who crossed over or the first people on water bringing civilization, Dagon, all that shit come from us. Right? People be thinking I be bullshitting about Samoa, right? But I'm not. I ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. I ain't gonna tell you nothing wrong. Nothing. Let me show you something. Let me show you something. To you. Because I want y'all to know who were there first. It's pyramid mounds over there, people. Tula. Vast American Samoa. We got big mounds. Samoa star mounds come from the Tula people. And we all know Tula is the son of Issachar. That bloodline came from Mary. It didn't come from no Middle East. That's a fact. Look at that mound. Sacred pyramid consumed by the jungle. Look at them steps. The stone pyramid was out there. They tore it up. Tula, Russia. All the same stuff. That mound building culture was a nomadic culture. The first nomadic culture went around the world. So they ended up all in the islands in the Pacific, all in the Atlantic, all over in the Mediterranean. They ended up everywhere. But it's hard for people to believe it because it's so ancient, right? It's hard for people to believe that these people traveled in that time frame, but they actually did it. They did it. They figured out how to use boats, how to waterproof them, how to put sails on them. We dyed the colors for dyes. We dyed the sails purple and red and white. And we use Hebrew purple dye and red dye. We first, that's why they call us indigo, Indians. You use the dye. The dye made them call you an Indian. Indigo blue dye made them call you an Indian. Purple dye. The Hebrews had purple dye, right? You got to put all this stuff together. Pomegranates, citron trees, lemons, figs, and palm trees. All that shit come from here. We brought it with us on boats with the bag of seeds. Found the river or water source, set up shop, and built civilizations. The first ones. It's common knowledge at this point. That's why our people was already had agriculture in these different places, living good in the desert. We had already mastered the art of cultivating the desert to get agriculture. We learned it from the southwest of America, right? If our people stayed around the Grand Canyon, that is the desert, people. They already know how to work the desert. That's why they set up on the Colorado River, because of the fresh water from the Colorado River, and they did agriculture. Same way they use the desert in the Nile. Set up on the Nile, fresh water, desert, run up the crops. Fresh water, Euphrates, Tigris River, turn into the Fertile Crescent, flip the soil, irrigate it, put palm trees out there, roll the corn. There you go. The kings list, the first kings on the planet. They're not aliens. They agriculturalists. They're not aliens, they agriculturalists. Facts. Agriculture comes from here. Ain't no way around it. We still got more agriculture than every place in the world, still to this day. It's common sense. Roll the corn. Hope y'all learned something today. I'm gonna have to go through them islands though, because ain't nobody never done it. So a lot of this stuff I be trying to do because ain't nobody never talked about it. Got to go through them islands, all of them. Let me show y'all something that I was studying, and I got to do a whole lecture on this though. It's called the Sandwich Islands. Let me show y'all where it's at before I get out of here. The Sandwich Islands now. Watch this. Our people was all the way down there. Watch this. Look at this. We was all the way down here, bro. Look at this. The South Sandwich Islands. See that? This is the South. This is Antarctica down here, people. This is below South America. We got mounds and setups and pyramids all over here. Way off the coast of South America. I got the receipts. Same mounds in Southeast of America, same mounds in South Sandwich Islands. Same artifacts. Beautiful out there. Look at that. Look at that. Look at all them penguins. South Georgia. The place called Georgia. But this place got archaeological sites that's ancient. Mounds, everything. I'll go through that tomorrow and show y'all the sites. And what they found there is some artifacts found there. But this stuff is like an island way deep in the south. It's cold on this island most of the year. And our people still were there, bro. Coming on a boat. Crazy. Crazy. Appreciate y'all, man. I appreciate the cash out. That's my cash out right there. Anybody want any hoodies, y'all hit me in the DM. Hit me in the DM for hoodies. If y'all missed the first part of this live, subscribe to my YouTube. The link is in my bio on my page. Subscribe to my YouTube. If you miss a live, you can go back and watch it on my YouTube. Because I don't want y'all to miss none of this. If you miss it one morning, you can always go to my YouTube that day. And I upload them every day on YouTube. Monday through Friday mostly. Sometimes I do the weekend, but I love y'all and I'm in love with you, man. We all in this shit together. We got to figure it out. I don't be trying to be, diss nobody or nothing. I just be teaching and I be kind of passionate about it, so I be talking shit. But don't take it personal. So I just be in a zone sometimes when I be doing, teaching this history. So that's all it be, man. Y'all just roll with the punches. Like I was just telling somebody in the chat. Like I was just telling somebody with the chat. This is Europa. It's Europa right here. The white bull, the bulls of Taurus is Zeus. The Pleiades is Europa. Europa on the back of the white bull. That's a spring teaching of our people. The Pleiades, Hyades, and the horns of Taurus make the loop of the Ankh cross. It makes the loop of the Ankh cross. Then the sun rises and it makes the rest of the Ankh. Sirius. So all this stuff go together. That part pops out, the loop pops out during the summer solstice, but Pleiades on the back of Taurus is the first part of spring. Spring pops out. So it's all a teaching of agriculture, people, that became the name of these countries. So this is the same meaning of mythology of Zeus in Europa. You got to show y'all that. So you can study that and learn their teaching. So that story became a lot of different mythology stories, y'all. It became a lot, right? Now, where does the word Atlantean come from? Atlas, right? Now, when you put these same stars in the teaching, Atlas, right? Atlas, the father of the Hyades and the Pleiades. You get it? That's why they called us Atlanteans. Because we used to put these stars on all the artifacts. Mounds are in this formation. So the Atlas star is the head of the Pleiades, the father of the Hyades. That's why they called us Atlanteans. Because we are the first people to talk about this in our knowledge. Get it? Roll the coin. That became titans and gods. Titans bearing up the heavens. The stars became titans and gods. You get it? See, a mythology says originator of the constellation is God's. But no, that's foolish. That's foolish. But here's what you got to understand. All these stars got different meanings, different stories about them. Canis Major, the dog, that's why they call dogs Cain Corsos. Right? All that stuff come from that. Fire. And when you understand the stars, can't nobody lie to you no more. When you understand the star alignments, for sure can't nobody lie to you no more. We understand what they were created for, it's a wrap. Like, you'll be able to see the misdirection and the lies then. Right? Now, when our people align this stuff for stars on the ground, for seasons and equinoxes and solstices, hunter-gatherers start calling this shit stargates. It's a stargate. I can float right through it. Nah, it ain't what that's for. You use the stars of what area of the earth you were at for agriculture first. Then mythology kicks in. Now it's a stargate, right? Nah. Let them hunter-gatherers believe that. To get somewhere on the world, you got to get there the hard way. Ain't no morphing from the Grand Canyon to Africa. That's bullshit. You're taking away the power of your people. Your people really got on the ocean and went over there. Your people really walked through the snow in the the up there by Alaska before the hunter-gatherers came, walked way across there, built shit in Russia. Your people really done this. So we're not going to take none of the accomplishment from our people with all this, we morphing from Egypt to the Grand Canyon. No, hell no. Kind of shit is that? We have to figure out a way to get to the other side of the world, bro, with knowledge. Fuck all that old fiction. You know what I'm saying? Shit just nah. We had to ride boats all the way from the Grand Canyon to the Mississippi River. Back before there were dams. Down to the Gulf of Mexico. Cross the Gulf of Mexico up all the way across to the Mediterranean Sea till you hit the back of the Mediterranean Sea. Then you hit the Nile Delta. Nachal Delet. You had to really do that. That's over a month worth of travel on a boat, people. So, you got to give your people that. Got to give them that. You can't just take that away talking about nobody just morphed over there. Nah. This ain't no video game. You ain't got no plunger like Super Mario. Your people built ships to stay in the ocean and went over there. Facts. Coming from the East Coast, Gulf of Mexico, they even were coming from California way. Real spill. Coming from California way, South America, Mexico, coming from everywhere. The real plug. We the plug now, we was the plug then. We pull up with the exotic goods. Go read about our people bringing exotic goods. Incense, monkeys and snakes, palm trees and lemons and orange. That shit is exotic to the Middle East. You think an Arab out there eating oranges in the desert? No. That nigga ain't eating no goddamn lemons, oranges and fig trees, and he ain't got no paradise date palm tree in the middle of the... You let them people tell you that stupid shit? Green gold, manu, avocados is green gold. That shit come from Mexico. You think them hunter-gatherers in the desert eating fruit you want to? You need to go see a psychiatrist. Your head's crazy. Once you travel over there and really see what's going on, come back and holler at me. Go over there to the Middle East and see and look around. You ain't gonna see a fruit growing nowhere. Nowhere. Imagine how it looked 5,000 years ago. Woo! Super dry. Why would you go on it? It is what it is. I don't know Cam Run, bro. I supposed to be on the 85 South show when Carlos Miller and them come back from they comedy shows. The Sahara wasn't always the desert. It wasn't, because it was underwater. See, people are always trying to kick knowledge, but when that motherfucker dried up, it was hot as hell, and it was the desert immediately. Everything was underwater, fam. Everything on the planet was underwater, fam. Don't be trying to act like the Sahara was the paradise. You a lie. When the Sahara dried up, that shit dried up, and it been dry ever since. You trying to kick knowledge to a nigga that ain't even go to college. Roll the car. You can't teach me that scientific book knowledge, bro. Africa came from under the waters of the ocean and it was immediately dried up. That's the climate over there. America came from under the water before Africa. And we have fresh water. 2 types of weather systems. The winter brings in water for the rest of the year through ice and water. Our land is different. It's not like Africa. You take the Nile River out of Africa, woo. Probably wouldn't be that many people over there today. You take that one river out of Africa, that'll hurt the whole ecosystem. The little ecosystem they do get, right? Parts of Africa do not have fresh water, bro. I can walk outside in America, either way and go a mile, I'm gonna find fresh water. No matter where I go, where I'm at. I could be in the desert, I'm still gonna find some water. So you must understand the land mass makes this thing work. Shaw Poor, what's up, bro? Yeah, the land mass make this thing work. So you got to look at it a little different. They be trying to teach that Africa came from under the water and it was paradise. No. That was the last water the African desert seen. Do I believe in the dragon moving? No. That's foolishness. I don't know who came up with that dragon moving under the ocean, but I don't believe in that. That's a distraction. That's a big distraction. Yeah, water fresh water is where life starts from. Exactly. That's a fact. Antarctica and the ice wall. Now, there is a firmament. And if there is a firmament, there got to be some type of outside ice wall. It got to be. Because there is a firmament over the planet. Even the Egyptians knew about the firmament. They spoke about it in the Book of the Dead. Now, there's a firmament. It got to be some type of, it got to be the way it's designed, right? So, through my studies, I can see that being true. Because there is a dome. I'm telling you, in the book of the dead, the Egyptians said to the heavens through the firmament. They talked about the firmament in the book of the dead, y'all. This stuff ain't nothing new. Ancient culture knew about the firmament. Now, ain't nobody getting out of the firmament. Now, it is some stuff talking about certain things you can do in nature. Nature's people can get out of it, but you got to be locked in. You got to be locked in. Love y'all, I'm in love with you. Let me get out of here. Y'all holler at me for hoodies in the DM. We got to go back and ship the rest of them back out through the mail. They came back. I appreciate the cash out. Go to my YouTube and subscribe. Love you, I'm in love with you. Khalil at the gun. Peace to everybody today, man. Y'all have a good, safe day. Good, safe, good knowledge lives. We're going to try to stay positive and try our best. We're going to try our best to stay positive. I'm going to say it like that. Roll the corn. We know the truth now.